Get it! Hop 70, hop, cup 19, cup 19.
Throwing again. Daniel. Over the top. He's got it. Touchdown, Washington. Was Daniels last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year. First touchdown pass of his sophomore season. Moody's extra point is good. And the Commanders move out to a 7-3 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Break! Here we go, here we go! 60 Eagles, Panther 11, Panther ready!
On 1st down, Dart. Oh, man, open downfield is Horton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
They will work the middle with Mixon. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It is Percy Butler to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Dart. Catch made, right side. It's Johnson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. And he's not going to get the 1st down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on 3rd and short.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Complete to Johnson. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. That's a gain of 18. Here's Mixon. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Neighbors in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Receiver in motion. Going right. We'll try to pick this up with a pop pass. Now where will they mark him? It looks like a little bit short by about length of the football. So decision time coming up. It's fourth down.
Let's go. 70 rings. 70 rings.
They'll go, and here's Dart. Escaping to his left, and he will get into the end zone. Jackson Dart, touchdown, New York. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
Makes the score Giants 10.
You just had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game, Mike. You see it so often on fourth down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Pioneer. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. Going up top. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll run with Mixon. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Nick Cross will bring him down.
3-yard pickup.
Second and 7. Now Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. They're going to take possession here just shy of the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
To second and 10.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
As caught, that's Lane. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's swung out to Krosky Merritt, and he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
His pass caught. It's Chibukankwo. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To the air again is Daniel. Moving to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 7 Pirates, 19 Lions.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Javon Holland, nice coverage, and he's able to break that one up. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. The Commanders going to send out their field goal unit. This will be a 48-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Commanders will level the score at 10 apiece.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He's going to try it here again. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Dart. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. This from 30 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here comes White. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Takes over 1st and 10 at the Giants' 48-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Let's go now. Come 19, come 19.
Daniels now on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official, who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
Come on. 60 Mavericks, 70 Timberwolves. 19 tight, let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Koski Merritt. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Washington.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
That is caught. What a threat. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Commander. On is Moody to add the extra point. seed. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. That is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Cross. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up and down.
To the goal line and in. Jalen Lee. Touchdown, Washington. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
In motion as Thornton. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Rolling right. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the shotgun. It's Dart. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 6 yards to go.
Here we go, set.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Out of the gun. 3rd down. It's Dart. Forced out wide. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. Now he'll work his way out right. Touchdown, New York. For Jackson Dart's milestone moment, his first NFL career touchdown pass.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Percy Butler.
that decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop They can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Okay, break. Ready. 70 Lions. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. On the run to the right. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Again, working deep downfield. That's going to be incomplete. Good work. And the defender bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
Here we go. Hey, smash. 19.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Giants have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
50-yard line.
Okay, ready.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a 1st down.
And the Giants, 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, New York.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. 3rd down. They need 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
A play fake. Now Dart. Got his man at the 6. And he's in. Touchdown, Giants. That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming
up for the 2-point conversion.
That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Start low, 18. 2. Panthers, 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On 1st down, Daniel. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here
At
we
the
go.
31-yard line.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Daniel with a give to Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the
It's
play.
a gain of 2.
Ready,
Brings
ready.
up
3rd down and 3.
Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's got his tight end, that's a Conquo. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
For a Washington 1st
Trap
down.
50. Trap. Ready.
They'll throw with Daniels. Forced to his right. Now he'll run. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 29, here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger.
To throw is Daniels. Out to his right. There he goes again.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's at the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's swung out to Koski Merritt. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's a gain of... ...16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold up.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 boys onto their lead.
Panthers 32, Giants 25.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing. Dart. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. They've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this game.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
To throw is Dart. He's got his tight end, that's Johnson. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Dart. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, New York. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. And this is no good. He missed the extra point. And they remain down by 1 in the fourth quarter. So it is back to a one-point game now in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. On the return, here comes White. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
37-yard line.
Ready? Come on. Set.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get it. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Daniels. That's the toss to Merritt. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Flush to his right. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10
Look
at
at
the
19.
38-yard line.
70 Ranger. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Daniels gonna throw again. Throw on the run is complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. Greg, they did everything they wanted to do on that drive, and now a chance to really make it an important lead.
Mike, with that touchdown there, they're an extra point conversion from extending this lead to a 2-score game. And at this point in the fourth quarter, I think they'd feel pretty good about their chances of holding on.
At their own 35-yard line.
In motion, that's Thornton. On 1st down, Dart. That is caught downfield. It's Johnson, the tight end. 10 catches now in the game. They've gone his way early and often. That one for a first down. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Moody now for the extra point. It's up and it's good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
comes Dart. And open downfield, it's Johnson. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. New York. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket. Taking off. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Now on 2nd and long. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1. Bills drop to throw. He's got his man. That's boom. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 20.
Here is 1st and goal.
And the Giants first down. 1st and goal, New York.
In motion, that's Thornton. To the air again goes Dart. A dive, but he let him too much. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. It's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New York. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. And now, some of the new thinking. They're down 9, but they're going to go for 2 here. Dart's going to throw it again. That is caught. They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, good effort. Just doesn't work out, but it's not over. Remember, they still got 2 timeouts in their back pocket. They've got to use them quickly. They've got to get 3 stops, force a punt, and see what happens when the offense gets the ball.
79 Broncos.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20.
A gain of 25
A pickup there of 25 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 18.
Throwing is Daniels. Exiting the pocket right. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
Well, he didn't connect for the touchdown. What I really liked, Mike, was that he kept his eyes downfield as he left the pocket. Once he saw something that he did like, he ripped it without hesitation. They just got to find a way to get on the same page in these scramble drill moments.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
18, here we go.
Throwing again. Daniel. Flush to his right. Now he takes off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And that is incomplete.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range.
And now when you look at this, it's a fake. And that is incomplete. They had a sure 3 points there, but they got a little greedy, went with the fake, and they'll get no points and turn it over on downs.
Points are so hard to come by in this league, Mike. I understand the notion that teams don't like settling for field goals. When you're down this close to the end zone, they want to come away with 6. But if that's the case, let your offense stay on the field on 4th down. If not, let your field goal unit kick the field goal.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dark. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Pass caught right side by Thornton. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. They get it with 19 seconds left on the clock.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed.